minutes. The Battle of the Beltway, Baltimore and Washington, are underway. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick-6. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
Jackson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Dobbins. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Jonathan Allen busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
56.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, open man is Duvernay. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
It's third down.
From the gun, Jackson. He may try and run for them. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Now the first carry for Bryce Love. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Check safety, check safety. Check.
They'll run for it with Love, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Give him 25 yards on the play there. And it'll move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 44 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Game at 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves it.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson taking it in. And Washington has taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does because after after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Jackson throwing on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Allen. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. So the shotgun snap to Allen. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. Shotgun handoff now for Love. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. His pass caught at the 4. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
Goal at the Ravens' 2-yard line.
Allen going to try and keep it. Going to give it to Love. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one...
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Watch the curve. Watch the curve. 55. Right there. Look, 55. Check the out.
To try again after the sack. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
But it brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Ravens.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Tucker now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes this Washington 21, Ravens 14. Justin Tucker to kick.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Flushed out right. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
7-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
Brings up 2nd down.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down, Love. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
The ball carrier.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On the draw, this is Love. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. From the gun, Jackson. Steps away to his left. He can, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Justin Tucker.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
36 to Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Allen, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt. In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
Jackson.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete there. J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Ravens.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route. Because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
On the pickup.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Dobbins. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
At the 12-yard line.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. On 3rd down, Dobbins. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And this one is right through. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
Ravens 24, Washington 21.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Landover.